Hey, it's Hannah, and today's video is going to be my first ever bullet journal video, and I'm just so excited to be making this video and sharing my November spreads. I have been journaling for almost 2 years, and I've just never made a video about it, and I'm so happy with the way that this one turned out. So this month I'm actually trying something new and incorporating more practical stuff into my bullet journal because I am a college student, and in the past couple months, I've noticed that journaling actually was not very practical for me, so I switched up some of my layouts and everything, and now it's perfect for college students, in my opinion anyway. It works for me, so I really hope that you still like what I've made, and I really am excited to keep making videos like this because I absolutely love making them. So yeah, without further ado, let's journal. I usually like to start my month off with a quote, and this month I chose "All good things come from gratitude," and I chose this because Thanksgiving is right around the corner and there's so much to be thankful for. And I kept it simple. I just wrote out "all good things come from" in my Stabilo fine liner, and then I wrote "gratitude" in a Tombow brush pen. For November, I didn't want to do a full-on fall theme like leaves and everything because that's what I did in September. So I just kept it simple by using some fall colors, and I just sketched out November, how I wanted it to look, and went in with my Tombow dual brush pens and wrote the letters out in like a block letter style. And to tie the two pages together, I just went in and used my Stabilo fine liner to outline all of the letters in like a bubbly way, and like I made sure not to stain the lines because I just love the way that looks. And finally I just went around with the lightest color of my Tombow marker and made a border. That is all for the cover page, and now onto my monthly calendar. And instead of using a traditional calendar, I like to keep my monthly events and my assignment due dates separate. That way I can just read down the list and see what I need to do when. So at the top I just scribbled in some color and wrote out events, and then did some little polka dots in alternating colors and just numbered the page, and then I did the exact same for the due date side, except I just switched colors. And to keep everything somewhat similar, I went in with that lightest color again and just created a border around both of the spreads. For the next spread, I created a gratitude log. I am very bad at keeping up with habits and mood trackers, especially during the semester, so right now I'm not really doing them, but since Thanksgiving is all about being thankful, I did make the gratitude log because I wanted to be able to write down at least one or two things that I'm thankful for every day, and this is just such an easy way to do so. I made the title of this spread the same way that I did November on the cover page. I just wrote out gratitude log in alternating colors in the block letters and then messily outlined them in my fine liner. I just spread out all of the numbers, and instead of just having a straight list of numbers, I wanted to give this page a different look. So in my fine liner, I just wrote out all of the numbers in cursive, and I actually really love the way that this turned out. I think that this is one of my favorite spreads so far. Now onto my weekly spread. I am trying something new and doing a weekly timetable to help with my time management throughout the week. My classes don't start until noon, so I'm using this to be more productive in the mornings. To start off, I did 6 vertical blocks with 2 spaces in between them, and I just used my ruler and measured them all out. And as you can see, for Tuesday's block, I messed up and went 1 dot too far, but don't worry because I went in and fixed it with some whiteout, and I only did 6 columns because I wanted to split Saturday and Sunday up so that there was enough room to write on during the week. because I usually only work on Saturdays, so that means I wouldn't really need a timetable. But I just numbered the timetables from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. As you can see, I kind of messed up the timing on Sundays because I was just going down the list. It just got to be too much, and now I know next time if I do this, it has to be either 7 columns or 5 columns. And then up at the top, I alternated colors and did the same scribble of color and then just wrote the day of the week on top of that, the same way that I did for the events and assignment due date spread. Next, I'm doing my daily spreads. I recently started doing my daily spreads in October when I wasn't actually using my journal. I was just writing everything that I was doing on a sheet of paper. So all of these spreads are going to look the same. I'm just going to do a big title up at the top, rotating all of the colors, still following the theme. But I like to separate my days into specific things that I need to do for that day. So I break it up by my schoolwork, by my social stuff, things I actually need to get done, and things that I want to get done, because it helps me prioritize everything that needs done, and everything for, say, Monday needs done on Monday, and so forth. To tie everything together, I like to use the title color to underline academic, social, things I need to get done, and things I want to get done, just to bring everything all together. I did add polka dots as well, like I have on the past spreads, and it is just going to be the same thing for every day of the week. As you can see, I wasn't paying attention and I used the yellow color whenever it was supposed to be the tan color, but it's okay because mistakes happen and it really doesn't look that bad. I just wish it wasn't the yellow. I really like having the daily spreads because otherwise I would just feel very unorganized, because I would just write down stuff that I need to get done in general, and then I wouldn't actually break it up and give myself certain times to do things. But doing it this way ensures me that I actually can get work done for school in the right amount of time and make sure that it's done ahead of time. And honestly, doing this has made it so much easier to keep up with schoolwork. And then for Saturday and Sunday, I just split the page in half and did it that way, since like I said before, I pretty much only work on Saturday all day and there's not that much time for schoolwork, but I put it on there anyway just to finish out the week.